Final playing game for the West features the OKC Thunder, who are now the 9 seed, going against the Timberwolves, who are now the 8 seed. Very biased take. Yeah, very biased take. I feel like OKC will definitely win this one, although we're not favored to win at all. I don't know why. I guess because they're not at home. It's favored by a significant margin too. Like not super huge, but I'm like, wow, yeah. Did y'all not just see OKC play? In tough environment like New Orleans. So the maturity and poise that we show gives me all the confidence in the world that we can beat the Timberwolves squad, especially this Timberwolves squad that has made consistent mistakes recently, before the play-in and during the play-in game they just had. I do expect Ant-Man to show up. I expect to see a spectacular matchup between Ant-Man and Shea. It's gonna be like a superstar showdown. It's gonna be good. Because again, like we said previously, great players don't have 2 bad games in a row. Yeah. So I fully expect Ant-Man to show up. Will Karl Anthony Towns do his thing again? I have belief that he will. He could. And that's where my concern lies. Like, who's going to help guard Karl Anthony Towns? That's my concern. Not only that, Rudy Gobert will make his return. So that's a presence in the paint, and Shea likes getting his buckets in the paint. So, I don't know. So it's just like with the Pelicans last time. It's going to be a tough matchup. It's not going to be easy. The Wolves have a lot to prove based on how the game went for them last time. They have a lot to prove to people that are like really down them right now or looking down on them, right?
Yep.
Just based on how their last game ended, you were up and you literally lose it yourself. I expect Ant-Man to show up. For OKC, we know for OKC to win, you have the same players make similar impacts they had against the Pelicans. Can Lou Dort make ultimate shots again from 3? Can he effectively defend Ant-Man? I'm assuming they'll put him on Ant-Man. But our other role players step up. Josh Giddey, can he have another 30 piece? I don't know about 30, but can at least give me 20? 20 and maybe close to 10 assists. And I expect Shea has to give me at least 30 to win this game.
Okay.
At least 30. Shea got to at least get us 30. And on the defensive end, can Jalen Williams hold it down against Karl Anthony Towns? I would say this: our main key to neutralize Cat is just to attack him, draw him to fouls, because he is prone to drawing fouls. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah. That's my analysis for OKC and what they can do to win. And of course, if the Timberwolves do what I just said and not make stupid mistakes, they can easily win as well. So, and no stupid turnovers.
Yeah, that's a pretty good breakdown, man. Honestly, like you said, it comes down to limiting your mistakes. Honestly, when you think about the fallout Minnesota had, it's down to, what can you do to maintain the level once you get to the right level, once you get to that productive stage, just maintaining it. The main thing for me, like you said, is just that mental game. Like, can you understand that in the momentum of the game, I have to watch how I move, understand how the refs are calling the game, so I can avoid foul trouble, Karl Towns. Can I, find another way to impact the game if I'm not making shots? Can I limit turnovers? Can I, just not have these mental lapses in crucial moments? And I think if OKC honestly can, this is what I would do. Since they don't really have another big that's like kind of like match for Karl Anthony Towns, I'm gonna see how this is what it comes down to. If Minnesota's utilizing him the way I would, which would be smaller player, you probably want to get him kind of towards the block or at least the elbow, so he can kind of have that room to either face up, kind of use his size. If they do that, I'm bringing another defender, just kind of shadow him, cut off his baseline look. If when he turns, there's another guy right there. Like, all right, force him to make a play, right, so that you don't get beat on the inside with him having the size advantage. If he's just gonna spot up, shoot threes, he can shoot. So you want to contest, but I'm not gonna be sending two defenders his way because now I got Anderson, I have Anthony Edwards, I have Conley. So you don't want to give those guys a lot of space or a lot of open shots, giving up a lot of open shots. Anthony Edwards, I don't think he's gonna have a bad game like that, like he had against LA. He just has to be himself. Honestly, he's a bucket getter. He can create his own shot, and if they can slow down Shea, they have a chance. But I'm with you. I think Shea will go for 30. If not, he's gonna go for a 25, 10, and 10 type night. He's gonna have a huge stat line, and his game is just so smooth that it's kind of hard to really like stop him. Shea scoring is out of the question. Like, he's gonna score, but can these other guys step up and make shots? Who's it gonna be? I don't necessarily think it has to be Lou Dort. I don't think it has to be Giddey. Can Jalen Williams? He's had a couple 30-point games. Can these guys kind of like step in and fill their void? Can they make some crucial shots? Can they make timely shots? Is really what it comes down to. Not even like the clutch, the fourth quarter. I'm talking about just you need a boost. You need a momentum swing in the third really quick. Can you make an open shot? That's what it comes down to, man. I think that yeah. I honestly think that it's OKC's game to lose. Like, really? Okay. I just based on the Timberwolves like past couple seasons. This most recent game, like, they do not seem to be able to adjust. And I think that even with Gobert coming back, is he going to be impactful? Is he really going to be impactful?
I feel like on the rebounding end, maybe, and maybe defensively, that's my main concern. I don't really have concerns about Rudy on the offense.
Oh yeah, I'm not talking.
It's just defensive end for me. Like we need to make sure we body him up on those rebounds. That's my main thing. And I don't know, and will he be effective? Because our eyes will be on him as well. Like, this is gonna be pressure for Rudy. So how will he respond to that? That's a good point.
The reason I'm thinking that is exactly what you just spoke about, man. He's the problem a lot of the time with these issues in the locker room. He's punching teammates. Like, obviously they're gonna make it up and keep it moving, but is he focused?
Maybe some of that will come out on the court.
Is he focused enough? Are they gonna have another scramble on the bench? Are they gonna lose their composure? Are they gonna be able to maintain a level of high play? And then, as we've seen in the past with him, if OKC goes 5 out, is he gonna be able to guard a perimeter player? Has he improved his perimeter defense, lateral quickness?
Good point. If they get to switch, good point.
If he has to guard a quicker forward for OKC, can he make that adjustment? Can he contest shots? I don't know. That's why I think it's OKC's game to lose. If they can really find ways to kind of pick on him, make him be a perimeter defender instead of interior. If he's interior defender, it's gonna be tough. Like, obviously he's one of the best shot blockers, bigs in the game when it comes down to interior defense. But can you exploit that? His weakness? Can you do that? That's what it comes down to. And I feel like if they can get him in some switches and pick and rolls, he's not gonna be able to stay in front of Shea and Josh Giddey. Right. I think it's OKC's game to lose, man. But hey, we'll see. It's a toss up, but I'm definitely gonna root for OKC in this one again. I feel like they're the underdogs, obviously with the DraftKings and everything, putting the odds against them. I'm sure it's okay. So
yeah, there's some guys that we still have. But I think they can be effective. Like D ain't didn't get any minutes, and Trey Mann didn't get any minutes. Like but this is playoff basketball. You shorten the rotation anyway. So, but I have confidence in some of those players to be able to get a bucket. They need to, like Trey Mann. Like I feel like he's a shooter from the outside if you need one. But yeah, I agree. Jay Williams he had some potential to go off as well. So it was like the timely shots, not necessarily going off of 40 or whatever. So good point.
Yeah.
How you respond. I'm really interested to see how the Timberwolves respond to that adversity, because that'll show us a lot too.